Hey, I just wanted to do a demo, a walkthrough of the new feature we just implemented, which is schedules. So we always had this deadline thing, which is if you're doing like a sponsored stream, usually your sponsor will, like as part of the agreement, they'll give you the key to the game, and then they'll say, please make sure you stream this game by such and such a date. So that's what this field was. And so obviously you would want to stream it before that date. So previously what I would have done is I would have had a notes field here where I say, like, you know, like make sure to stream, or like I like maybe stream this on July 19th or something like that, right? But now we have an actual scheduled times field where you can put in the time when you're going to schedule it. So here it says July 19th at 6 p.m. This is all using my local time zone. And so here we have a new column, which is the scheduled date, and the games here are ordered by the minimum of these two things. So so here, for example, this game, the deadline is in 29 days. So you would expect it to show up down here, but actually I scheduled it for in 15 days. So it shows up here. So meaning, like, you know, if I'm going to find, I need 2 more partners. If I want to find those partners, I need to do it before, or prioritize it before I worry about this game, which is in 17 days, because I'm going to be streaming this game in 15 days. So yeah, so the way it works is I'll choose this guy K9 as an example because it doesn't have a date yet. So I go here, you see scheduled times, no scheduled times yet. I click add, and then I can choose, let's say maybe I'll stream it on Tuesday the 15th, and you can pick the date here, but I find it, or sorry, the time here, but I find it easier to just type it in. And what that gives you here, this is the Discord timestamp, which you can paste into messages to get the to show the time in their local time zone. So I say, okay, maybe I'm thinking about playing this game at this date, and if you go here, you'll notice that some of these are highlighted, saying that there's a schedule conflict. So I'll show in more detail what that means in a moment, but Moonybun, for example, can only stream on, I think it's Mondays and Sundays. So to show that, so let's say I say, well, I'm thinking of streaming it on the 15th, but I'm also flexible. I could also stream it on the 14th, which is a Monday. And you see, as soon as I do that, the warning goes away from Moony because she can do Mondays. So this helps you narrow down. You say, like, you know, I have a couple of possible days I could do it on. I could do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, for example, maybe I'll say. And then apparently Rose can also do it on, Astro Rose can do it on Wednesdays. So her warning went away as soon as I added in Wednesday as a possibility. And what that looks like is if you go back to this list here, it says this game, there's 3 scheduled times. The latest of the 3 times that I said was the 16th, which is in 6 days. And so it's considering that for the for ordering these games. So let me get rid of this for now. But let me talk about. Oh yeah, and if you don't put any time scheduled, then there is no warnings because, you know, you have no information about when it's scheduled. But so how does that work? So if you go to the partner here, you can see here there's this schedule here. And it says Monday or Sunday, basically. And this is like a quote-unquote smart programming language. So you see here, these are some example things you can write, like not Friday, after 9 p.m., weekends only. And they'll understand all this. So I'll say, this is what you type, and then this is how you confirm that the software understood what you said. Because you can actually write anything you want here, like busy during the summer or something like that. I don't know. You write whatever you want, and then here it's basically saying it doesn't understand what this means, which is fine. You can still leave it like that. It's just that it won't be able to help you with the scheduling, right? Like, it'll never show that Moonybun has a conflict here. If you type it in the format that it understands, so I say like Monday, so it says, okay, I understand you mean Monday. Or you type it like this, Monday. You know, there's a couple of different ways of doing it. Say Moonybun is free on Mondays and Sundays, for example. So then it says, okay, this is what I understand you to be saying. I think you're saying she's available Mondays and Sundays. I have someone else. Where's Bunny? Bunny Celeste is only available after 9 p.m., for example. So that's another syntax you can use. So then whenever I schedule a game, here, for example, this one I schedule at 6 p.m. So yeah, so Bunny can't make that one because she's only free after 9 p.m. So that's basically it. That's a new feature. Pretty proud of it because it seems pretty advanced to me. I don't know. It seems a little mind blowing that the software can figure all this out. But yeah, that's the feature. So thanks again, everyone. Hopefully you find this useful for helping figure out your collabs, and it'll help you out.